What is up, guys? This is Linthio coming to the card discussion today, and a card called Multiple Destruction. It's a brand new trap card. So the effect is, as I said, it's a normal trap card. You can only activate one Multiple Destruction per turn. If there are 3 or more cards in each player's hand, each player places all the cards from their hand to the bottom of their deck in any order, and if they do, you lose 300 life points per card returned to the deck via this way. Then each player draws 5 cards. So this card on paper looks ridiculous, but there are some things that people might forget. So let's break it down. So you can only activate it once per turn. Makes sense because that just means that there aren't going to probably be any crazy OTKs or draw decks that are going to really abuse it. If there are 3 or more cards in each player's hand, each player then places them onto the bottom of the deck in any order, and then you draw 5. But you have to have 3 cards in each player's hand to activate the card. And the important thing is, you then have to pay 1,800 life points to actually be able to resolve the card. 1,800 life points is a pretty steep cost. That's nearly a fourth of your life points. A lot of people just look at it and think, hey, it's only 300 per card, it's fine. But you both have to have at least 3 cards in your hand to activate it. 3 times 6 is 18, mathematics. But if you do have those 1,800 life points to spare, if you do have all of this and you can activate the card, drawing 5 cards is pretty good. So the 2 bonuses of this is you're gonna get 2 brand new cards in total. You're going to put a minimum of 3 to the bottom of your deck in any order, and then you're going to draw another 5. So basically you're going to plus 1. But one of the most important things is that it's going to disrupt your opponent's hand. If you combo this really nicely with things like Mind Crush, you will be able to see what cards your opponent has in their hand. Then if there are important combo cards, you can be like, hey, let's activate Multiple Destruction. Send those cards to the bottom of your deck so you cannot now combo off. Doesn't matter about the any order because you're going to have to do some real digging to get to those cards. And then you can draw 5 cards. But there is a downside to this. Giving your opponent 5 cards, an extra 2 cards as well, is pretty good. There is no real way to kind of abuse this card in my opinion. I was thinking maybe, hey, if my opponent's going off, you know, doing a crazy draw loop, then maybe I can just send them all back and they only have 5. But the problem with that is if you send 10 of those cards back, for example, yeah, that's gonna hurt your life points quite a lot. And then you have to send your own back, so you're probably gonna be looking at a minimum of 3,900 life points being taken. That's nearly half of your life. Do I think this card's probably going to be hyped more than it's going to be used? Yes, I do. Because, as I said, I don't think it is that amazing. I think it's a good card, and it's certainly interesting, but drawing 5 cards, even though you're going to have 3, you know, it's alright, especially if you've got a brick hand, but nevertheless, it's the fact that your opponent gets those 5 cards as well. And let's face it, you give your opponent, say, another 2 cards in their hands, they're probably going to use it pretty wisely. Overall, the card is alright. It's pretty interesting, definitely. And I think that it probably will see a little bit of play with people testing it out, but I don't think it's going to be one of the biggest cards to come out when it eventually does come out. So I don't know what you guys think of the card Multiple Destruction. Do you think it's a really broken card, or do you think it's actually meh? So as I said, let me know down in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I should catch you guys later.